To be young again, right? Everybody's kind of searching for that. I see it all around me. Social media, the news, advertising, all of it's talking about getting younger, looking younger, feeling younger, and all of that. However, the passage we're going to look at today reminds us that no matter what age we are, and maybe especially as we look at being young, that there are limitations there. And that the strength that that young person has, right? And I'm getting gray. I'm not 20 anymore, right? I'm way, far from that. But instead of being jealous of someone who's younger, I think we should all be encouraging each other and saying, all of what we have comes from God. Every ounce of strength, every ounce of energy, every bit of knowledge that the older person might have, or enthusiasm that the younger person might have. That all comes from the Lord. And that's what He wants us to do, to honor Him and to thank Him and to give Him the credit, to give Him the yeah, awesome, God, look at what you can do. Isaiah 40, verse 30 brings us this truth. It says, even youths shall faint and be weary, and young men shall fall exhausted. And so for me as an older person, I have to realize that the people who are younger are not without limits. And so to drive them and to think like, oh man, you should just have all that energy. We're all the same. As I said earlier in the week, we all need to be recharged. We all need that. And I think that's maybe one of the dangers of being younger. And maybe that's you today. I want to encourage you and say, you know what? You need that rest as well. And probably more so than someone who is older. They say as you get older, you probably need a little bit less rest. I don't think it's a lot less, but a bit less. Rest in Him. Trust in Him and what He is able to do. Because you're every bit as susceptible of falling over in exhaustion. And especially when you talk about your heart and your soul and your mind, as well as your physical body, right? It's all needing to be recharged by God and renewed by God, and that's what He does. Same for me. Same strength that you have, I have. Right? It's no separate source. They're not different kinds of batteries God's wired us with. He wants us to trust Him. He wants us to know that He loves us and that He is with us. And the way we recharge, we've been talking about it all week, is to sort of stop for a minute and pray. Stop and thank God that He sent Jesus. Thank God for this love that you have because of Him. That you don't have to be the most powerful thing in the world, the most knowledgeable person who has the most social media, the biggest presence and the most popularity and all of that. Man, that is a huge race. And the problem is that it'll totally change in a year. And everybody on top will be on the bottom, and the bottom will be on the top, and it'll all be just mixed up, and we're all going to be left thinking, man, why am I giving my life to that? Why am I letting that run me down? Now, let's stop and let's say, Lord, help me to see what's important. Help me to see my strength comes from You, that everything I have comes from Your amazing, generous, and loving hands. Even the forgiveness, the love, and the perfect peace that I need, it all comes from Him. So, I'm Pastor Fred. This is the follow through. I hope this helps. If it does, please share this with somebody. Hit that subscribe button and get the word out. So we're going to keep going with these follow throughs. We'll see you tomorrow for another one.